Do like and subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to never miss any update. In this video, I will show you how to draw beam layout plan in AutoCAD. So, this is the ground floor plan. This is the first floor plan. This is the ground floor front elevation. This is the multi-storey front elevation. This is the multi-storey sectional elevation. This is the multi-storey staircase sectional elevation, and this is the column layout plan. So, I have already created these in my previous videos. So, now I will show you beam layout plan. So, go to window and click on beam layout plan. So, this is the floor plan. Now, I will create beam layout plan here. Okay. So, first, what is beam? So, beam is a structural element that carries load from slabs and also direct loads such as masonry walls and their self weights. The beam may be supported on the other beams or may be supported by columns forming an integral part of the frame. So, technically, beam is a horizontal structure which is used to resist horizontal, vertical and shear load. Okay. So, hope you understand what is beam. So, now here I will show you roof beam. Okay. So, here except column and wall, we need to delete all extra features. Okay. So, here this is the staff column and this is the main column. So, except main column and wall, we need to delete all extra features. So, go to layer and turn off all extra layers. Turn off chassis. Now turn off door. Turn off stop columns. Turn off all extra layers. Okay, text. Turn off windows. Turn off stair steps. Okay. Now we have only column and walls. So now I will copy this. So select, copy. Now copy to this side. Okay. Now turn on all the extra layers. Select all, turn on all layers. Okay. Alright. So now here I will show you roof beam. Okay. So first create a new layer as beam. Also change the color and line type and line weight. Okay. So go to layer, LA, enter. LA is the shortcut key of layer command. LA, enter. Okay. Now create a new layer as beam. Okay. Now change the color. Now I will keep blue. Okay. Now change the line type. Make the line type dashed. Okay. Now change the line weight. Make it to 0.30 millimeter. Okay. Alright. Now make beam layer as current layer. Now close this. Okay. Now here I want to say some basic things. The beam which is attached to roof slab is known as roof beam. Okay. So beam which is attached to roof slab is known as roof beam. Now beams that are connecting columns for transferring loads of a structure directly to the columns are known as primary beams. Okay. Suppose you have a beam which is created above two columns. Okay. Above two columns you have created a beam. Okay. So that beam is connecting two columns. So this beam is known as primary beam. Okay. Hope you understand what is primary beam. Beam, this is a column and this is a column. So connecting these two columns, which beam is created, that beam is known as primary beam. Okay. So what is secondary beam? The beams that are connecting primary beams for transferring load of a structure to the primary beams are known as secondary beams. Okay. Secondary beam is not resting on column. Okay. So column to column connecting beam is known as primary beam. Okay. So hope you understand what is primary beam and what is secondary beam. So secondary beam is not resting on column. Okay, so here these are the columns and these are the walls. Okay, so now I'll use line command. Okay, so I'll use line command. I'll enter. I'll use line command to create beam. Now specify first point here and second point here. Okay, so click here and specify second point here. So click here. Okay, so now width or thickness of beam is 10 inch. Okay, so width or thickness of beam is 10 inch. So give offset of 10 inch. Wall thickness is also 10 inch. So give offset distance 10 inch. Now select this line and click. So this is a beam is created by connecting this column. So see this linear, this is 10 inch. Okay, go to plan section. This is the section, staircase section. Now go to dimension, linear. See, this is the thickness or width of beam 10 inch and this is the depth. Okay, we can see depth in section only. Okay, this is the depth 10 inch. Okay, so width and this is depth. Width is 10 inch and depth is also 10 inch. Okay, now go back to beam layout plan. So this beam is created by connecting these two columns. Now I'll create this beam. So I'll enter. Now specify first point here and second point here. Okay. Now give offset distance 10 inch. Now select this line and click. If you want to draw a line again, you can draw. Now I'll create this side beam. So I'll enter. Now specify first point here. Now close this here. Okay. Now I'll draw a line here again without giving offset. Okay. So this is the beam. Now I'll provide beam here. So I'll enter. Click here and click here. Again I'll enter. Click here and click here. If you want to use offset command, you can use. So now create here. So take line, click here and close it here. Again take line, click here and click here. If you want to use offset command, you can use also. Okay. Now I'll create this side beam. So click here. Now connect this with this side column. Okay. Now I'll give offset here. Offset, give offset distance 10 inch. Select, click. Okay. Now I'll create this beam connecting these two columns. So I'll enter. Specify first point here. Now second point here. Now I'll draw a line here connecting these two columns. So this is done. You can also use offset command here. Now I'll provide beam here by connecting this column and this beam. Okay, I'll enter. Now specify first point here and close this with this beam. Okay, click here. Now trim the extra lines. This beam is created from this column and this beam. Now give offset distance 10 inch. Select and click. So this is done. So hope you understand. Now I'll create beam connecting this column. So I'll enter with connecting this column. Okay. Again check line command. Click here and close this here. Now I'll create. Now these two beams are same. These two distance are same. So copy this beam. Copy this point and click here. Okay. Now this and this wall is same. So also copy this again. Now click here. So these three beams are same in same size. Okay. So now I'll create this beam, this column to this column. So I'll enter, click here and click here. Again close this. Okay. So this is done. Now I'll create this to this side beam. So I'll enter. Now click here and click here. So as there is no wall, so we can see depth of this beam. So click here. See, there is no wall. Okay, as there is no wall, we can see the depth of, see here, there is no wall. This column to this column, there is no wall. So we can see the depth of this beam. We can see 10-inch depth here. Okay. So now I'll create here to here this beam, this column to this column. So I'll enter. Now click here and click here. Again click here and close this here. We can see depth of this beam also because there is no wall. So now I'll create this beam. So I'll enter, draw line here, again draw line here. Okay. So this is done. So these are primary beams. Okay. Now I'll enter, click here and click here. Again take line command, click here and click here. This beam is also created. Next I'll create this beam, this column to this column. So I'll enter. Now click here and click here. Again line command, click here and click here. This is done. Now I'll create this to this beam. Okay. So I'll enter, click here and click here. Now I'll enter, click here and click here. Now I'll do offset or enter. Now give offset distance 10-inch. Select, click to this side, select, click to this side. Okay. So this is done. Now I'll create this side beam, this column to this column. So I'll enter, click here and click here. Now draw the line here. You can use offset command also. Okay. Now draw a line here. Draw this beam connecting these two columns. Now connect these two columns. Okay. Now take line command again for this beam. I'll enter, click here and close this with this column. Now draw line here, connect these two columns. Okay. Now again I'll create this beam connecting these two columns. So I'll enter, click here and click second point here. Okay. Now draw line here, connect these two columns. Alright. So now I'll create a beam here, connect these two columns. Again connect these two columns with line command. Okay. So now take line command again. We need to create a beam here also by these two, connecting these two columns. Okay. So I'll enter, click here and click here. Again take line command, click here and click here. Now I'll enter, click here and close this here. Now take line command, click here and click here. Connect column to column. Okay. Now connect these two columns. A beam is provided here, connect these two columns. Now draw line here, connect these two columns. Okay. So now this is done. Sorry. Draw the line again. I'll offset this 10-inch. Select, click. Okay. This is done. Now this is done. Now I'll create this beam, this column to this column. So I'll enter. Now click here and connect this here. So click here. Again provide a beam here. So click here and click here. Okay. Now I'll offset, give offset distance 10-inch. Select, click, select, click. Okay. This is done. Now connect these two columns. I'll enter, click here and click here. Now join this side, click here and click here. Now I'll provide a beam here connecting these two columns. I'll enter, click here and click here. Again join this side. Okay, this is done. So now join these two columns. So join these two columns, also join this side. So a beam is provided here. Okay, this is done. So now here, as there is no column, so we need to provide a, see, as there is no column provided over here, so we need to provide cantilever beams here. Okay, so cantilever beam is the beam which is fixed at one end and unsupported or free means hanging on air at other end. Okay, so as there is no columns, so we need to provide cantilever beam here. Okay, so cantilever beam means one end is fixed and another end is free. Okay, so we need to create a cantilever beam here. See, there is no column is provided over here. Okay, so we need to create a beam here. So I'll enter, specify first point here. Now draw a line here. Okay, again draw a line here from this column. Alright, now give offset distance 10 inch. Select this line and click. Select this line and click. This is the beam width or thickness. Okay, now trim the extra lines. Beam width is 10 inch. Okay, so this is the cantilever beam. Okay, its one end is free and another end is fixed. Okay, as there is no column, so we have created a cantilever beam. So this is the cantilever balcony. This balcony is created with cantilever beam. Okay, its one end is free and another end is fixed. Okay, this is the cantilever balcony created with cantilever beam. Okay, so now I'll provide another beam here. Okay, connecting this column and this beam. So this is a hidden beam. Okay, this is a hidden beam. This is also called concealed beam. Okay, so hidden beam is provided within the depth of supporting slab. Okay, so depth of hidden beam is same as depth of slab. So here we need to provide a hidden beam. Okay, so depth of hidden beam is 4 inch, same as roof slab. Okay, so see, as there is no wall, so we can see the depth of these two beams. Okay, this beam and this beam. As there is no wall, so we can see depth of these two beams. But here we cannot see depth of the hidden beam. We can see only depth of these two beams because there is no wall. But this beam is hidden beam, means it is going through the roof slab. So we cannot see the depth of this beam. Okay, so create the beam. I'll enter. This beam depth is 4 inch, same as roof slab. So close this with this beam. Now trim this. Now give offset distance 10 inch. Its width is 10 inch but depth is 4 inch, same as roof slab. Okay, this is the hidden beam. This beam is going through the roof slab. Okay, so we cannot see the depth of this hidden beam. Okay, so hope you understand what is hidden beam. Its depth is 4 inch. Remember, hidden beam depth is same as roof slab. Okay, so this is done. So we have created all the beams. Okay, see, we have already created all the beams. So now turn off the wall. Okay, turn off the wall. Now move this, select, move this to this side and turn on the wall again. Now delete, this is no longer required. Okay, so now we have created the beam. These are the beams, these are the columns and these are the beam. Okay, this is the primary beams. These are connecting with columns. Okay, so these are the primary beams. This column and this column connected. So these all are the primary beams. You can see all beams are created by connecting columns. So these are the primary beams. You can see these are the primary beams. Okay, and this is the cantilever beam. Cantilever beam means beam, its one end is fixed and another end is free. Okay, so these are the cantilever beams. Okay, so cantilever beam is which means one end is fixed and another end is free. Okay, so these are the cantilever beams. So we have created all the beams. So here this is the hidden beam. Its depth is 4 inch and width is 10 inch. Okay, so we cannot see the depth of this hidden beam. There is no wall, but as this beam is going through the roof slab, so we cannot see the depth. Okay, but here as there is no wall, we can see the depth, but here we cannot see the depth. Okay, so we have created the beams. So now I'll provide beam numbers. Okay, so now I'll provide the beam numbers. So create a new layer as beam number. So layer, create a new layer as beam number. Change the color. I'll keep it white. Okay. Now change the line type. Continuous. Okay. Now change the line width default. Okay. Now make beam number layer as current layer. Alright, now close this. Okay. Now I'll provide beam number. Okay. We have created the beams. Now I'll provide the beam numbers. Okay. So I'll create the text DT, enter. Now click here. Now specify the height 10 inch. Enter. Okay. So now I'll specify the number. So this is B1 and its width is 10 inch and depth is also 10 inch. Okay. So width or thickness 10 inch into depth is 10 inch. Okay. So change the text style, select, change this. Alright. So now this is 10 inch into 10 inch, 10 inch width, and go to section. See here, this is the section, this is the beam, dimension linear, this is the width 10 inch. Okay, and this is the depth 10 inch. Okay, we can see the depth on section. Okay, so width and depth. Now go back to beam layout plan. So this is B1 10 inch into 10 inch, width is 10 inch and depth is also 10 inch. Okay, this is B1. Okay, so now this is B2. So copy this to this side. So this is beam 2. So B2 10 inch into 10 inch. 10 inch is width and 10 inch is depth. Okay. So B1, this is also B1, same size. So dimension linear, see this is 14 feet 6 inch and this is also 14 feet 6 inch. So this is also same B1. Okay. So select, copy this. So this is also B1. This size and this size both are same. So this is also B1. Okay. So this is B2. Now dimension linear. This is 14 feet and this is 14 feet. So this is also B2. So copy this B2. Okay. So these two are B1, these two are B2. Okay. Now this is, now I'll copy this, rotate this, make ortho un. Now move this. Okay. Now I'll rename this as B3. This is B3. Okay. This is B3. Now this and these three are same. Okay. Dimension linear, you can check. This is 11 feet. This is also 11 feet and this is also 11 feet. So these three beams are same. So select and copy this. This is also B3 and this beam also B3. Okay. So hope you understand how to number. This is B1, this is B1, this is B3, this is B3, this is B3, this is B2 and this is B2. Okay. Number as per the size. Okay. As per the dimension. Okay. So this is copy. Okay. So this is B4. Okay. This is B4. Here this is 10 inch width. Okay. And depth is 10 inch. Alright. So now this is B4. Now copy this. This is number this. This is B5. Okay. This is B5. Now this beam and these three beams are same size. So these three dimensions are same, linear. See, this is 8 feet. This is 8 feet and this is 8 feet. So these three beam dimensions are same. So these three are B5. So these three are beam 5. Okay. So copy this. This is also B5 and this is also B5. Hope you understand how to number. Okay. How to numbering the beams. These three are B5. Okay. So this is done. Next, number this beam. Okay. So copy this. Control C and Control V. Control V. Okay. Now this is paste here. Now here this is B6. So this is beam 6. So here this is B6. So next this is this column to this column. This beam is B6. This is beam 6. See, this is beam 6. This column to this column. Okay. Now this is paste. This is beam 7. B7. 10 inch into 10 inch. Okay. This is done. So this is here. This column to this column. This is beam 7. Okay. This is this column to this column. This is beam 6. So B6 and this is B7. Okay. Now these are two cantilever beams. So I'll number this beam 8, but I'll mention CB, cantilever beam. So CB8, cantilever beam 8. Okay. Same, these two beams are same. So this is also beam 8. So this is also CB8. Okay. These two are same dimension. Okay. So these are CB8. Matlab means beam 8. Okay. So this is Control V. Okay. So this is beam 9. B9. Okay. So here to here, this column to this column, this is B9. Okay. Now this number these two, dimension linear. See, this is 6 feet and 10 inch. This is also 6 feet and 10 inch. Okay. So these two are same dimension. So copy this. So this is B10. Okay. Now copy this. Copy this to this side. This is also B10. These two beams are same dimension. Okay. This is also B10, here to here, here to here B10, again B10. Okay, this is B9. Okay, now this is B11. Okay, here to here, this is B11. Okay, now copy this, click here. So this is B11. Okay, so this is beam 11. Okay, so hope you understand how to numbering beams. This is B11, this is B9, this is B11, and this is also B9. So copy this. These two beams are of same dimensions. Okay, now this is also B9. These three beams are same dimension. So this is also B9. Dimension linear. See, this is 8 feet 6 inch. This is 8 feet 6 inch. And this is 8 feet and 6 inch. Okay, so these three beams are same dimension. So this is B9. B9. These three beams are B9. Okay. Now this is B11. Now this is B12. Okay. This is B12. Okay. Now this beam, these are B10, B10, B11, B9. This is B9. This is B9. This is B12. Okay. So now this beam also same as B12. Okay, same dimension. So this is also this beam and this beam. These all are B12. Okay, so copy this. This is also B12. This is also B12. This is also B12. So hope you understand. This all beams are same dimensions. So this is, see, this is 7 feet. This is also 7 feet. This is also 7 feet, and this is also 7 feet. Okay. So these four beams are B12. Okay. So now this is B9. Now copy this. Okay. So this is B13. Okay. This is B13. Okay. This beam and this beam both are same dimension. So this is also B13. So copy this. This is B13. Move this slightly to this side. Okay. So here to here, these two beams are B13. Okay. So now this is B14. Click here. Now this is, rename this 14. So this is B14. This is B14. So this is also B14. Both are same dimension. Okay. So both are of same dimension. This is also B14. And this is, copy this. This is B14. So this is B15. Okay. So this is B15 here to here, and this is this column to this column B15. So this beam, this is B11 here to here, this B11 here to here, this is B15. Okay. So copy this to this side. This is B16. Okay. So this is B16. This is the hidden beam. Okay. So this is B16. This is also same as this B16. Check this. This is 8 feet. This is also 8 feet. Okay. This is B16. This is B16. But its depth is 4 inch. I will rename it. So this is B16. But its depth is 10 inch. But the hidden beam's depth is 4 inch. Okay. B7. This is B16. This is, I need to rename this depth. Okay. So this is B15. This is also B15. Okay, so copy this. This is also here to here. This is also same size like this beam. These two are same dimension. Okay, this is also B15. Okay, so this is 10. Okay, this is B14. This is B14. Okay, this is also B14. This dimension is same as B14. Okay, this is here to here, here to here, and here to here. All three beams are same dimension. So these are B14. Okay, so we have done. So hope you understand how to number beams. This is B1. This is here to here. This is B1. Okay, this is also B1. Same dimension. This is B2. Okay, here to here, this is also B2. Okay, this is B1, 10 inch into 10 inch, 10 inch width, 10 inch depth. Okay, width is 10 inch, depth is 10 inch. This is B2, this is B1, this is also B2, this is B3 here to here, this is also B3, this is also B3. These three are same dimension. Now, this is B4. Okay, this is B5. Okay, here to here, this is B5. Okay, now this is also B5, this is also here to here, this is also B5. Okay, so this to this is B6. Okay, this is B7, here to here, this is B7. Now this is cantilever beam CB8, this is also CB8. Okay, these two are cantilever beams. Okay, now this is B9, this is B10, this is also B10, this is B11, here to here, this is B11. Okay, this is B12, this is also B12, this is B12, and this is also B12. Okay, these four beams are B12. These four are same dimensions. This is B9, this is B9, this is also B9. These three beams are of same dimensions. And this is B13, this is also same dimension. So this is B14 and this is also B14. Okay, these two beams, these three beams are of same dimension. This is B14, B14, and B14. This is B15, here to here, this is B15. Okay, this is also B15. Now this is B16. Okay, this is also B16. Okay, this is B16. Okay, so this is a hidden beam. So change the depth. This is 4 inch. Okay, we cannot see the depth of this hidden beam. Okay, because this beam is going through the roof slab. Okay, so depth of hidden beam is same as depth of slab. Okay, so this is the hidden beam. Okay, so hidden beam is provided within the depth of supporting slab. Okay, so go to properties, 7 inch. Okay, so this is the hidden beam. Okay, so as this is hidden beam, so we cannot see its depth because it's going through the roof slab. Okay, so this is the hidden beam. So hope you understand what is hidden beam. Okay, its width is 10 inch and depth is 4 inch. Okay, so this is the hidden beam. Okay, this is the hidden beam. Okay, so this is done. So this is also same size. So this is also B16. Okay, its depth is 10 inch. Now, so this is 10 inch width and 10 inch depth. Okay, you can see here, this is 10 inch width and 4 inch depth. Okay, here this and this, these two beams, we can see depth of these two beams. We can see 10 inch depth here as there is no wall. See here and here, here there is no walls, so we can see depth of these two beams. Okay, we can see 10 inch depth here, but as this is hidden beam, we cannot see its depth. Okay, so hope you understand. Okay, so this is the hidden beam. Okay, hidden beam 10 inch into 4 inch depth. So we have created the beam layout plan. So this is the beam layout plan. So hope you understand how to create beams and how to number beams. Number the beams as per same dimensions. Okay, so this is the beam layout plan. Okay, so these are primary beams. Okay, secondary beam is not resting on columns. Okay, so hope you understand. This is the beam layout plan. Now if you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching.